The longtime chair of the Grand Rapids-Kent County Convention Arena Authority is stepping down at the request of the Kent County Board, which appointed him to the position. Steve Heacock will be stepping down in June, 18 months before the end of his term. Our Joe LaFurgey spoke to him about the resignation and his big accomplishments. All new at 7.
As the owner of both Van Andel Arena and DeVos Place Convention Center, the Convention Arena Authority plays a major role in the success of downtown Grand Rapids. And with the exception of a few years early on, Heacock has been chair of this CAA since its inception in 2000. And while his resignation may come as a surprise to some, Heacock says don't read too much into it.
It was entirely my decision, Joe.
A decision, Heacock says, came after discussions about his plan to not seek another term. Heacock says part of the reasoning had to do with the need for new strategies to deal with the aftermath of COVID, which essentially closed down events at both the arena and convention center, and planning for future large-scale projects.
With things like the amphitheater and the convention hotel and other things coming up, you know, they're thinking that, hey, it makes sense to have somebody that's going to not only see the beginning of those, but the fruition of it in place, and I can't argue with that.
Heacock's been part of major downtown revitalization efforts for decades, including a stint on the Kent County Board of Commissioners and Grand Action.
You know, I sat in the room when we talked about the color of the seats in the arena, and when you compare it to other cities, I think often you'll see people with competing interests more than people with collaborative interest. Here it's collaborative. And the challenge, of course, is to make it not an elitist, tiny little group of people, and to make certain that we hear from all voices.
So it may not come as a surprise to know Heacock doesn't look at brick and mortar projects as his greatest accomplishments. A number of years ago, the CAA, under Heacock's leadership, came to the realization that not everyone from the community was taking part in events at the arena and convention center. So the CAA created a cultural inclusion group.
The magic to it was we didn't want to stride in with some program and say we're here to help. We said to the community, you know, please rise up to this and lead this and make it your own and tell us what to do. And in fact, that's what occurred.
And while he'll step away from the CAA in June, Heacock will still play a major role in the future of downtown Grand Rapids. He was named CEO of Whitewater Grand Rapids in 2019. In Grand Rapids, Joe LaFurgey, News 8.